guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go ahead and go into the Goku, Trunks, and Pan EZA. Now, I think that this one is honestly going to be pretty easy for people to do, because of the fact that the weakness, the category that, reduces damage for this EZA is Bond of Friendship, which really is a very strong category, off the strength of the fact that, like, every Goku is on it. Because every Goku is on it, that means we have access to a lot of the strongest LRs in the game, right? Namek Goku's still not a year old. LR Kaioken Goku is an anniversary unit. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku ZZA is an anniversary unit, right? Version Z Goku is probably still like a top 5 contender for free-to-play units. So we have basically a good amount of characters here. Now remember, for these LR EZAs, the main thing is that you pretty much can't really damage the boss unless you have legendary power activated. So like TUR characters don't really do damage in these EZAs, right? Like it's basically about having two LRs next to each other. That's another reason this one is really not that tough, is because of just like how strong the LRs are that we're capable of using. And how many there are. Like, we could easily find a build to bring a lot of these characters like this. The other thing, too, with this LR EZA being based around the Bond of Friendship category, is I think it should actually be rather, free-to-play friendly, right? Like, the two leaders currently for Bond of Friendship is the new Dokkan Fest Pan, which I'm sure people are not likely to have. And then there's also the Tech Kalen Caulifla. Now, the thing that is funny about that is both of those leaders are techs. They have type disadvantage here. And then Kale and Caulifla, they are, quite honestly, a pathetic unit in any fight that's like 5 turns or less, right? Like, it's so funny. Kale and Caulifla can be really good in the hardest fight in the game against Red Zone Broly, but then they're so ass in EZAs, Super Battle Road stages, right? Like, they're just, like, so god-awful at the start of these fights. That is definitely something to keep in mind, but I would think, even as a free-to-play player, your chances of having EZA LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think, are probably pretty high. Considering that's a 4th anniversary character who came out in January of 2019, I would say, if you've been playing for a while, you probably have him, right? And the thing about Dokkan Fest LRs, and why, especially if we start talking about years old ones, so not like LR Vegeta and Trunks or something like that, is that they typically are on the best banners, the banners you should summon on, right? So like, Namek Goku's still relatively recent, but, give it another year and it's going to be like he's going to have been on, several of like the best banners ever, like banners people should be summoning on other Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs or other really powerful units and stuff like that, right? So that's always a very huge thing to keep in mind. Is just really like how often it is that like these Dokkan Fest LRs are on really, really big banners. There's a lot of LRs we could have used here. I could have even brought like AGL LR UI Goku. Honestly, I probably just should have, right? Like, slide him on the team over like Super Saiyan 3 Goku or the GT Dokkan Fest Goku. Like, they didn't really do much. I just brought them to have a couple of physical characters. I was thinking maybe towards the end, the Goku, Trunks, and Pan might start hitting so hard that I would really want to and need to run like one of these like physical characters in slot 1. Like, I figured like my Super Saiyan 3 Goku with his full dodge build, I could probably get him in slot 1, but this EZA never hit hard enough, really. It's so funny how like dude, they made these Red Zone stages so hard. It's like as soon as you go out of there, it's like everything is like everything is a joke. I think we do one run with double Pan. I was just curious to see how it would feel, and Pan gets like super attacked like right away. We got terrible rotations and she does get super attacked, so I think right after this I just switched back to like the full LR build. But there's numerous other LRs you could use. LR Krillin, Broly, Chi-Line, Lemo could be solid here, right? LR God Goku could be able to put into work. I mean, LR God Goku potentially could be a pretty solid EZA character, right? With his 50% chance to dodge and his 50% chance to crit. I think that LR God Goku could be very, very handy in some stages like this. So let me know what you guys think of this Goku, Trunks, and Pan EZA, but I don't think this is one that's really going to be tough. When they drop sort of like EZAs like this and it's hard, it's usually because you have a very limited roster. or very limited, like, leader options for the roster. But, like, there's so many different ways you could build this, right? Dokkan Fest Goku is a GT, a Goku family leader. Like, the Dokkan Fest GT Goku is a Goku family leader. So it's LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Even 1000 Day Goku is like an all types lead. Again, if you've got Kale and Khalifa or Pan, I mean, I guess you could probably even run Trunks and Giru, who lead Bond of Friendship as well, right? Like, you just really have so many options for characters. And there even could be, like, some, like, under-the-radar options who could be solid here, right? Like, maybe you run, like, Skinny Boo for his dodging. He could be a very good EZA character. I think you potentially could run the Dokkan Fest Tech Androids. You really don't ever, like, if you pull the Dokkan Fest Tech Androids, especially in, like, an EZA fight like this, they can be super good. If you get the androids, let's say turn 2, you pop their Ghost Usher active skill, you don't get hit on that turn, and you just float them off, right? So the Dokkan Fest Tech androids, they'll be good in pretty much any EZA that's going up against only one enemy, right? Because of course you can't use their active skill when you're fighting specifically 2 enemies, which, you know, some EZAs are, but never sleep on how effective that Dokkan Fest Tech androids can be, even in stages where they're not going to be able to do damage, they can't tank, right? And they're not like an effective category, but their active skill being something you could use turn 1 as a Ghost Usher, right? You can't use items in EZA stages, so by bringing the androids, you effectively are able to bring 1 Ghost Usher. It's actually very powerful, right? So there we go. There is the Goku, Trunks, and Pan EZA. Again, I think this should be pretty easy for pretty much everyone. I don't think this is really going to give people too much trouble. So let me know what you guys think about the EZA. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.